Hello and welcome to Geeks Plus. My name is Spacehawk, and today we are going to be taking a look at Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion in this What's in the Box. So this is a fully cooperative fantasy campaign adventure, as it says right here on the box. And I've, from what I understand, that this is supposedly a more accessible version of Gloomhaven for those like me who are like, don't really have time to go and read all the rules. This is still a pretty heavy game, but this is more accessible than like the main version of Gloomhaven. A little bit easier to kind of, I guess, grasp. So we're going to be taking a look at this, but before we begin, if you have not yet, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We put out some amazing content. Check us out. So yeah, let's dive in. What's in the box? Now this is not a brand new edition of the game. I actually bought this at a used shop that they had a bunch of like movies and all kind of other media and used board games. So I went ahead and bought this. This is new to me. So we're gonna take a look at what's in the box. Hopefully everything's in there. So yeah, let's open it up and see what's inside. First of all, I'm gonna say that the quality of this box in on itself is not crap. This is a very nice box. Like very sturdy. Just gonna put this to the side. All right, so we have Welcome to Gloomhaven. It's kind of like a little sheet. Looks like Watch It Played has a video out, which is great because I'm gonna watch that. And then we have this is the board, and you take these stickers and actually like put them on the board to do the campaign. So this is, since this is used, it looks like somebody's already played it and put some of the stickers on the board, which is okay. We could still play the game. I'll put this to the side. We have our glossary here with a bunch of different things that kill, key, jump. I guess these are different actions you can take, I would assume. Alright, so let's put these to the side. Okay, now we have our learn to play guide. Let's see how many I like to look how many pages. I feel like the more like pages, the more difficult the game is. So if you're just looking at rules, 30 pages with the rules, and then like a little credits page, there's 31. So a little bit of heftiness, but like I said, I don't think this is as hefty as the main Gloomhaven like line. So I'm not going to open this up because I want to avoid spoilers, but here's the scenario book. So there's our first scenario book, and I'll just put this down right here. Then we have like a supplemental scenario book. Put that right there. And we have lots of different pieces. So looks like we have some boss cards and tokens here. Some more. I think they separate it. Looks like they separated all of these out, which is very nice. Whoever played this last. Different bosses, different monsters. Let's take a look at this monster. So this is the stone. This is a stone golem. That is some pretty sweet artwork. Love that. Love that. Okay, and we have a bunch of different monsters. So we have Black Sludge. This one is Living Spirit. I'll just keep kind of going down the line here. Chaos Demon. Living Corpse. The Living Corpse. Basic Zealot. Basic Giant Viper. So that's pretty sweet. We have a bunch of different tokens here. A lot of different tokens. This game has quite a bit of pieces. Then we have these. I don't really know. This must be like for the bosses and stuff. I know that you're supposed to take it and like insert it. So I know you're supposed to take this and like insert it in. Ooh, if I can get it in there. There we go. You're supposed to insert it like this. And I think this is just different stats. And I guess I wonder if it just like maybe rotates or something. But here's like all the monster cards, it looks like. We have Inert, warning, strong. I guess that's the level to the monsters, maybe. We have some more. Looks like we have some more monsters right here. We have, I think this is maybe like a character health tracker. There, that's really cool. We have several character dials. It's for a 4-player game. Then we have these pieces. Some more monster tokens. We have these little, I think these are just like the little standees you put the monsters in, I would assume. And then these are our character boxes. I do know about this. So in these boxes contain. These boxes contain the different characters. So let's open at least one of them to see what's inside. I want to open maybe this one. This one looks really sweet. So I love how self-contained that this box is. Let me just move it over on my side desk just to kind of organize some of these pieces. So, okay. So we have this right here, which is, I guess, kind of like your character, the red guard. That's some sweet artwork. And then there's actually like a little character sheet, which is really cool. So you have a character sheet for your character. You got these cards. I'm not totally sure. This is still actually sealed. I think whoever owned this game before did not play this character at all. So these are sealed. Let me open up and we'll take a look at what these cards actually do. I'll just take out maybe this one. I think this is just, I don't know. I guess these are like, I'm not too sure, but there's different colors. Once again, I'm probably, once I am able to play this, I'm going to do a full review, and we'll go over this kind of stuff. That's the best part about our full reviews, and I do link a lot of our full reviews to the unboxings. So if you are like, okay, you did a what's in the box, wait, but I want to see the game. Go watch the game first, and then come back and watch the unboxing, so you can see what's all in it if you like the game and you think it's interesting. So there's different, looks like different attacks. So burn away the dark. These different abilities, maybe. Then he has these little tokens right there with the name. Do not open this pack until you are directed to do so. These cards are added to the attack modifier deck. Okay, that's telling us not to open that. Do not open this pack of cards until the character reaches level 5. So your characters actually level up in this game. That is really cool. And then there's these little boxes. I think these might be miniatures, maybe? These? So let's take a look. Once again, I'm just going to open one of the characters. Oh, one of the characters for now, and then try not to destroy the box. There we go. Yes, these are miniatures for the actual characters. Come on. There we go. So that is that's our character there. That's the red guard. That's a sweet miniature. Like, I'll put it like this so we can see it better. Let me show kind of the camera. Mess up my focus here, but that's that. And yeah, and then there's these other little boxes, which I'm not too sure. Let's open one of these, see what this is. Looks like these are also miniatures. These must be for like maybe bosses, or this looks like maybe like a little standee or something. Look at that. It's really cool. Is that maybe a standee? Put like the character in like a whirlwind or something. I don't know. Once, like I said, once I do the full review, we'll take a look at what these are in more depth. But yeah, that is really sweet. The miniature is sweet. I love, I've stated this on many videos that I love miniatures. And so I love games with minis. And so this one definitely caught my eye when I saw it at the shop. It looks like this little box of cards is organized. These are encounter events. So it's these cards right here. So you have encounter cards right here. Curses and blessings. Okay. Challenger. That's really cool. Oops. These little cards. Actually, I think these are different. Never lose a... Oh, maybe not. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. These different things right here. Not too sure. Once again, these cards, I have to do a little bit more research about that, but it looks like that may be giving you advantages and stuff. Unavailable items. Okay, so these are some item cards. Jet boots. Let's just look at some of these. Robes of command. Take this out. Eagle eye goggles. So yeah, this game looks awesome. Like, I'm very excited. I'm a big fan of TTRPGs. And this is kind of like you know, kind of a you know, I could be wrong. So please, you know, feel free to correct me in the comments, but I think I would say Gloomhaven is more like a mix between like a traditional board game and a TTRPG, or it could just be a TTRPG. I've never played Gloomhaven before. This is my actual first experience with the game, so I'm very eager to play it. It looks like very TTRPG-like, but also there's board game elements to it. One of the things I will point out, actually, I do want to take a look at one of these books, the supplemental scenario board, because if you open it up, it actually turns into maps, so that you place the characters, move around the board. Let me turn it this way. And there's different things on the map, I guess, you set up. So yeah, this is sweet. I love it. I already love it just looking at the pieces. I've never played it before, but I think this is going to be an awesome game. If you've played Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if this is a game that you really like, or if there's other games that you suggest, like Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, please let me know, and we will be doing a full review on this game soon. Guys, that is going to be it for this video. Stay safe, stay nerdy, and be blessed. We'll catch you next time for more. Bye.